Okay, so 17th question, square root of log minus x base 10 is equal to log with base 10 root x square. How to solve this, I'll discuss, but before that I want to know what are the x values for which RHS is defined and what are the values for which LHS is defined. If you want RHS to be defined, if you want log of something to define, it should be greater than 0. Root x square should be greater than 0. One may say root x square is always positive. No, at one point it is 0. So this implies x should not be 0. Other than that, anything else is okay. Or you can say x should belong to all real numbers except 0. Coming to this, for log to be defined, this should be positive. Minus x should be positive means when you multiply with minus, inequality will change. X should be negative. Is that sufficient? May not be. If you want root of something to define, the inner part should be positive. So log, not only positive, it should be 0 or also okay. It should be greater than or equal to 0. Root of something is defined only when this is equal to 0 or greater than 0 but not less than 0. If I send 10 here, I'll get minus x greater than or equal to 10 power 0, which is minus x greater than or equal to 1. When I multiply with minus, I'll get x less than or equal to minus 1. Okay, so for RHS defined to be defined, x should be other than 0, any real number. Okay. For LHS to be defined, x should be negative, not just negative, x should be less than or equal to minus 1. If you want both for everything to define, finally we can say x should belong to minus infinity to minus 1. I am not saying every x here will make LHS equal to RHS. No, that's not my conclusion. My conclusion is for LHS to be defined and for RHS to be defined, x should belong to this set of values only. Now we are not yet solved the equation. Let us try to solve the equation. I can square it if necessary. This square will go very easily because root x square I can write mod x, and since I know x is negative, I can write that also as minus x. So square root of log minus x base 10 is equal to log of root x square is mod x base 10. But since I understood x should be negative, mod x can be written as minus x. Log minus x base 10. Now it is very simple. This expression, these are same, only square root is there. If I call this as k, this is also k. So if I take this and this, it is like root k equal to k, which is k equal to k square, which is k equal to 0 or 1. K means what? Log minus x base 10. Okay, so log minus x base 10 can be 0 or log minus x base 10 can be 1. If it is 0, minus x will be 10 power 0, 1 and x will be minus 1. And here minus x is equal to 10 power 1, x is equal to minus 10. So we have two answers, x equal to minus 10, x equal to minus 1. Both are okay. There is no problem with it. When I put minus 1, this is 0, this is 0. When I put minus 10, this is 1 and this is also 1. If somebody doesn't consider all these things, at least they should write mod x and they should take two cases, x positive and x negative they should take. Even then they should understand for this x should be negative. Anybody has doubt about any part of this? Please ask.
Sir, once can you explain the middle part?
This step? I think Hemant, your network is weak. Okay, now all right. Yes, what is your doubt? This step is your doubt, huh?
Sir, that log 10 of minus x greater than equal to 0.
Yeah, this one. Square root
sir.
of negative number. Root of k. Let us say I want to talk about square root of f of x. Can that f of x be negative?
No, sir.
Root of negative number is not defined. So it should be greater than or equal. It can be 0, okay, positive, okay. So for this square root to be defined, the inner part of that has to be positive or 0, but it can't be negative. Is it okay?
Sir, from there, how you simplify it, sir? That's step I want.
Oh, from here to here, send 10
Yes,
here,
sir.
10 power 0. Log x base a equal to m means x is equal to a power m. Similarly, log x base a greater than equal to m means x is greater than equal to a power m, provided base is more than 1.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Anybody else has any doubt in this? I'm ready to explain once again. Please feel free to ask any part of it or whole thing doubt.
Sir, last below part can you explain, sir?
From here to here, okay.
Yes.
I took this as k. I took this as k. If this whole thing is k, this is root k because this and this are same expression. So root k equal to k means k equal to k square after squaring it. This is a quadratic equation. When I solve, I'll get k equal to 0 or 1. And what is the k? Log minus x base 10 is my k. Okay. So k is 0 means this is k equal to 0 means this. K equal to 1 means this one. Is it okay now?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, can't we cancel the square and square root, sir?
Square and square root. What do you mean by that?
Sir, it is under root x square, no, sir.
Yeah, that's what root x square is not x. Okay. Root of something, whatever, let us say root 100. I said root 100 is only 10, it is not minus 10. We decided like that. Am I correct?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we cannot say root minus 10 whole square. I cancel root and square and write minus 10. Because we already decided root of something answer can't be negative. Then what to do? Root minus 10 whole square is root 100 and root 100 is plus 10 only. So now if you call minus 10 as x, root x square, we did not get x. Because our x is minus 10 but answer is plus 10. So root x square came minus x. Right? So when x is positive, root x square is plus x. And when x is negative, root x square is minus x. So together we are calling root x square is mod x. And mod x definition is when x is positive plus x, when x is negative minus x. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Basically, it's a convention that we decided that square root of something answer can't be negative. We just decided on that.
Sir, why did you take greater than equal to 0, sir?
Once again, I'm explaining that root of something, okay, when it will be defined. If f, let us say I want to talk about the root L. If L is negative, root of a negative number is defined.
No, sir.
If L is 0, okay, right?
Yes, sir.
0 is 0. L is positive also fine, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you want root L to be defined, L should be 0 or more than 0, greater than or equal to 0. Like that, I want root of this whole thing to be defined. This whole thing must be greater than or equal to 0.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay.
Sir, second last step also I'm unable to understand.
This one.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
From here to here, LHS I wrote as it is. RHS, root x square is mod x. You know that, right?
Yes,
root
sir.
x square is not x. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Because, yeah. Now, why I wrote mod x as minus x? Because I already know x is negative. If x is negative in the place of mod x, what should I write?
Minus x. Yes, sir.
Okay, that's why I wrote to minus h. This whole thing, now I take this equal to this, I have to solve. But this part and this part are same. I took this part as k, so this also k. So that's how I got root k equal to k. And square it. Finally, you got k equal to 0 or k equal to 1. K is 0 means this should be 0. K is 1 means this should be 1. That is the two cases.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You got a handy mic, a mobile mic or what?
Yes, sir. I made this mic, sir.
You made this, very good. You purchased different parts of it and assembled it.
No, sir. Old headphone. It was not working. Means
So
earphone.
its parts you took it out and made it.
Yes,
That's
sir.
good.
Yes.
Okay. So you got a technical brain. Okay, let's go to next question. I hope everybody can. Okay, 19, they said three things are in AP. So it should be easy only. Okay. Log 2 base 3. Log 2 power x minus 5 base 3. And log base 3 2 power x minus 7 by 2. They're in AP. Okay, whenever something's in AP, this plus this equal to double of this we can take. So log 2 base 3 plus log 2 power x minus 7 by 2 base 3 equal to 2 times log 2 power x minus 5 base 3. Log a plus log c, you can write log b, you can write log ab. It is 2 into 2 power x minus 7 by 2 base 3. Log a plus log b is log a. And this I can take it as power. I'll get log 2 power x minus 5 whole square base 3. Okay, log a power m is m log a based on that. Okay, now this also log base 3, this also log base 3, so they can be, the inner part should be equal. So 2 into 2 power x minus 7 by 2 is 2 power x minus 5 whole square. When I open it, 2 into 2 power x minus 7. This is 2 power x whole square minus 10 into 2 power x plus 25. You can tell this is a quadratic equation. 2 power x whole square minus 8 into 2 power x plus 32 equal to 0. No, this is not 8, 12. 8 and 4 are the roots. So 2 power x minus 8 into 2 power x minus 4, like a regular quadratic equation. 2 power x equal to 8 or 2 power x equal to 4. In that, 2 power x equal to 4 I should not take. Anybody want to tell why I should not take 2 power x equal to 4 here?
Sir, if we take 2 power x
Will
equal to
become
4,
0.
then 4 minus 5 negative, sir. Negative is not defined.
Yeah, log of negative number is not defined here. So before that, I should have checked for what x values it is defined, or after finding x values, when you substitute back, are you getting any problem? Anything is negative. Okay, this is fine. So 2 power x is 8 means 8 is 2 cube. We'll get x equal to 3. Okay, so they said three things are in arithmetic progression. Whenever A, B, C are in AP, that means A plus C equal to 2. So first one plus third one is double of the middle one. Log A plus log B is log AB. And log M log A, you can write log A power M. Log A equal to log B means A equal to B. The quadratic equation, you can split the middle term, we'll get factors like this. One of the x value when you substitute back, it is coming log of negative number which is not defined. So that's why we rejected it.
Sir, the third last step is that 12.
This is 2 power x whole square and this is 12.
Sir, how did you get 12?
This is 10 and this 2 together 12.
Okay, sir.
All right, next numerical, we're going to try 135. Okay, numericals, first question. Log base 4 of log x base 3. Log base 1 by 4, I'm going to write log 4 power minus 1 of log y base 1 by 3. Should be 0. Log base 4 log x base 3 can be written as 1 by minus 1. Any power here will come out here, any power here will come out in the denominator. So the log base 4 log y base 1 by 3. This is log base 4 log x base 3 minus log base 4 log y base 1 by 3. I can combine two logs, okay, only when both have same base. I can even send to RHS and also do it. Okay, I can even send this to other side and say equal. This also log base 4, this is also log base 4. I can cancel out. I'll be left with log x base 3 is equal to log y base 1 by 3. And log y base 1 by 3 is 3 power minus 1, which is 1 by minus 1 into log y base 3. If I bring here, I'll get log x base 3 plus log y base 3 equal to 0, which is log xy base 3 is 0. Log of something is 0 means it must be 1. Only log 1 is 0. Okay, so from the first equation, we can only get xy is equal to 1. Of course, x and y should be positive because for log x to be defined, x should be positive. For log y to be defined. Okay, let me ask some question. Let us see if somebody will answer this. Log 4 log x base 3. For this to be defined, what are the set of all x values for which this is defined? Can anybody answer? Let us see. What are complete set of x values for which this is defined?
X belongs to R plus minus 1.
X belongs to R plus?
Minus 1, sir. Only 1.
Minus 1. Okay, let us see. Anybody else want to tell? So you are saying between 0 to infinity except 1. Right?
Rather than 1.
What about 1? If I put 1 by 3, what happens? Let us see.
X should be greater than 1, sir.
Okay. Then what you said earlier, all plus R plus minus 1 is not correct, right?
Sir.
Okay. How did you say it is greater than 1?
Sir, if it is less than 1, then log x base 3 is negative, sir.
Yeah. When x is between 0 to 1, this is going to be negative and this log will not be defined. So if you want this log to be defined, this should be greater than 0. Log x base 3 should be greater than 0. Send this here. X should be greater than 3 power 0. X should be greater than 1. So for first log to be defined, x must be more than 1. And for second log to be defined, y should be positive, but y should be less than 1. Why? You will get log y here, base 1 by 3. So log y base 1 by 3 should be greater than 0. Because for this log to be defined. But when you take a number between 0 to 1 and send here, inequality changes. So you'll get y less than 1 by 3 power 0, where you'll get y less than 1. But at the same time, y should be positive. Okay. Anyway, don't know to write, may not be required, but we'll see it. That x should be more than 1, y should be between 0 to 1. These are the conditions under which this will be defined and this will be defined. And apart from that, we got xy equal to 1. Okay, second equation, x square plus y square equal to 17 by 4. We have to solve these two. Okay. So x square plus y square equal to 17 by 4. Xy equal to 1. And what is x plus y? You can just connect all these things. X plus y whole square is x square plus y square plus 2xy. I don't have to find what is x, what is y, irrelevant here. X square plus y square is already given as 17 by 4. And xy already got as 1. So you'll get x plus y whole square is 25 by 4. And x plus 5 is 5 by 2 or minus 5 by 2. And I cannot take minus 5 by 2. Because I already know x should be positive, y should be positive. Their sum will be positive only, it can't be negative. So we'll only take plus 5 by 2. Okay, nothing much. Only this equation carefully you have to manipulate and understand why x into y should be 1. Once you understand that, other part is easy. Anybody, any doubt where from this minus 1 came or this or something, please ask. Okay, already completed. Okay, third question. What is this third question here? The value of x is satisfying this, then x equal. Okay. I think I can easily guess answer is 1. Log basic 1 plus log b of 1 plus log c of 1 plus log x base p. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Equal to 0. They want x value. I think you can easily say why 1 is the answer. When you put 1, this is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Again, log 1 is 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Again, log 1 is 0. We'll get 1 plus 0, 1. Again, log 1 is 0. If you want to write log of something is 0 means this whole thing should be 1. So first step, log of something is 0, so this should be 1. So 1 plus log b of 1 plus log c of 1 plus log x base p. That should be 1. log of something is 0, it should be 1. Send this one that side, you will get log base b of 1 plus log base c of 1 plus log x base p is equal to 0. Again, log of something is 0 means this should be 1. So you'll get 1 plus log c, 1 plus log x base p is 1. 1 and 1, when you remove it, log of something is 0 means the inner part should be 1. Again, log c of 1 plus log x base p is 0. Log of something is 0 means that should be 1 again. Log x base p is 1. Send 1 that side. Log x base p is 0. Log of something is 0 means it should be 1. Okay, so your understanding is easier, but if you want to write, you have to write the whole thing. Every time log of something is 0 means that inner part should be 1. That's all. That is the main part of this. What are A, B, C, P doesn't even matter. All of you, please put on your video, whoever video is off. Okay, everybody clear about third question, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us do the fifth question now. They want us to simplify this. Okay. Just think about it. Okay, so just you have to observe carefully and simplify it. 4 root 2. 4 I can write 2 square. Root 2 is 2 power 1 by 2. When I add the powers, it is 2 power 5 by 2. So only this one I wanted to simplify. I took the powers first term separately. 4 root 2 is 2 power 5 by 2. Whenever you have a power, it will come out in the numerator. Whenever you have power here, it will come out in the denominator. That's why 1 by n. When you have power n, 1 by n will come. This is 2. Sorry, not 2. It is 2. 3 minus root 6. This 5 and this 5 will go to went up log 3 minus root 6 base 2. That is the first term. Next, second term, 8 I wrote 2 cube. And again, any power here will come out in the denominator. That's why this 1, 6 by 3, or you can write 6 into 1 by 3. 6 into 1 by 3 is 2. And this is fine. So, basically, the first one also came log with base 2. Second one also came with log. So, only if you take this power. Okay, this is power of the question. Only the power. The first term became this, second term became this. I took 2 common. Log A minus log B. Formula is log A by B. In the numerator, I can take a root 3 common. This 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. This root 6 can be written as root 3 into root 2. I took root 3 common. Then the denominator got cancelled. I got simply root 3. 2 into log root 3 base 2. This 2 I can make it power here. That is root 3 whole square, which is log 3 base 2. So finally, this whole power became log 3 base 2. So I have a formula where without changing this, I can interchange these two. A power log B base C is B power log A base C, that formula. I can bring 3 here, 4 here. And log 4 base 2 is 2. And 3 square is 9. So here also we use quite a bit of all the formulas. What is that? If you have any power here, we have to write in the denominator. Next, log A minus log B is log A by B. And m log A, you can write log A power m. And A power log B base C is B power log A base. Okay. So quite a few formulas of logarithms are already used in this question. So just carefully observe and then do it. Okay. So after this, I'm going to tell 1 or 2 small points in logarithms and then exercise 3-4 doubts of the inequalities. Apart from Leela Krishna, who are the other people where we are learning logarithms first time in the last 3 days only? Anybody else is there like that?
Sir, even me.
Okay. Are you able to follow Tanmay comfortably?
Yes, sir.
Have you gone through that yesterday, some PDFs I forwarded and those things?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody else apart from Tanmay?
Sir, even me,
What's your name?
Vamsi.
Vamsi. You are able to follow comfortably?
Yes, sir.
Have you gone through that yesterday, some PowerPoint PDFs and some solutions also sent?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Anybody else? Apart from Leela Krishna, Tanmay and Vamsi, anybody else learning logarithms first time? Roll number 46, Chaitanya, are you clear about logarithms?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about Sandeep?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. Anybody, any doubt in this last 5th question on the board? Any doubt?
Sir,
Yes, please.
while you are expanding 5 log 3 minus root 6 base 4 to 4 root 2, that third line, sir.
Okay.
From up to third
From
line.
1, 2, 3. From here to here, what happened?
From there
Is
to
it your-
next line, sir.
Oh, this 5 and this 5
Yes,
got
sir.
cancelled and this 2 went up. Five and 5 cancelled, this
Then
2 went
4.
up. This is 1
Okay,
only,
sir.
right? Okay. So I want you to just tell few things in inequalities and logarithms. Very first point, everybody knows log x base a equal to m implies x is equal to a power m. Double implies. Of course, what we need is x greater than 0, a greater than 0, a not equal to 1. Second point, log a base b or base c is equal to log b base c. Implies a equal to b. Of course, a should be positive, b should be positive, and c also should be positive, and c should not be 1. Okay. Log a equal to log b means a equal to b, no doubt about it. But base should not be negative, base should be positive and should not be 1, and ab should be positive. Log x base a greater than m double implies x is greater than a power m. Okay. When is that? I should write some conditions here. Of course, obviously x should be positive and a should be positive, a should not be 1, all that. But if you want inequality as it is, your a should be greater than, not just positive, it should be more than. Then inequality will remain as it is. Log x base a greater than m, then x will be less than a power m. And of course, it will be positive. Okay. When is that? Again, x is obviously positive. A is between 0 and 1. When base is more than 1, we'll get same inequality. When base is between 0 to 1, it will become reverses. If you have equality also, fine. Almost same as that. Log a base c is greater than log b base c. Double implies a greater than b. But if you want same inequality, obviously a should be positive, b should be positive. C should be positive, not just positive, it should be more than 1. This is a main important point here. Here also mainly a is between 0 to 1. Here a is greater than 1. What if a positive, b positive, but c is between 0 and 1? Then this inequality reverses. Log a base c is greater than log b base c, double implies a less than b. So in this interval, inequality changes. All this is happening because log x with the base more than 1, the graph is like this. This is y equal to log x base a graph when a is greater than 1, which is an increasing function. That's why inequality comes as it is. And this is a graph of log x. Oh, this will bend too much like this. This is a graph of y equal to log x base a when a is between 0 to 1. So here when increase x value, log x value increases. But here when increase x value, log x value decreases. The y coordinate is decreasing here and y coordinate is increasing here. Which I mentioned on the first day, but those who learned for the first time, they may not be able to digest at that time. But I hope now we can relate to more better. Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the next chapter, functions, we are going to use all these things. That's why I'm emphasizing more. whatever PDFs required related our mains material, functions PDF, advanced material, IP are kept already in the group, which I'll start tomorrow, functions. But I'll not start from the beginning. I'll start something from in between functions and then come back to the beginning definitions. Okay, after complete this, take exercise 3 of inequalities, and if any doubts, ask me. I don't want anybody to submit exercise 3 or 4 homework today. I want you to submit tomorrow. Because once again, we want to check who submitted and all of exercise 2. Then I'll talk to them. Okay, exercise 3, inequalities. Anybody any doubt?
Sir, third Roman, first one, fourth bit, sir.
Okay. Just expand the whole thing and combine and get the one quadratic equation.
Sir, I'm not getting the answer, sir. I did like
Okay,
that.
I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it. Maybe it is wrong. I'll check that. At 1, it is positive. At 2, also it is positive. At 3, also it is positive. Okay, what is there on the board? Does anybody need more time to copy? Or anybody any doubt? Okay, I'll discuss that. But exercise 3, section 1, there are 6 questions. Anybody any doubts in that? Inequalities, page number 68 in your mains material. Section 1, any doubt?
Sir, 14th one.
Section 1, there is no 14. Page number 68, exercise 3, section 1, there are 6 questions.
No, sir.
Okay, no. Section 2, there are 2 questions. Any doubt in that? Okay, section 3, second one, fourth one, somebody is asking.
Fourth one, sir.
Sir,
Fourth one, sir.
Fourth one. Lithin, are you asking this 4x square plus 2 times a plus 3x plus a plus 1, that one?
No, sir, no, sir. Third
X
Roman.
into x,
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
X into x minus 1 plus x minus 1 into x minus 2, that one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Even I have a doubt on that, sir.
Okay, x into x minus 1 plus x minus 1 into x minus 2 plus x minus 2 into x minus 3. Let me just expand, see what is happening. X square minus x square minus 3x plus 2, x square minus 5x plus 6 and add 3x square minus 9x plus 8. Okay. What is a? 3 positive. What is b square minus 4ac? Okay. You'll get a minus 9 whole square minus 4 into 3 into 8, which is 81 minus
96.
96, which is minus 15, which is less than 0. Oh, if roots are complex and a is positive, I can say 3x square minus 9x plus 8 is greater than 0 for all x belongs to R. If it is greater than 0, why not greater than equal to 0? When you say greater than equal to 0, you are not saying it will attain 0. You are saying all its values are, okay. For example, when you say greater than 0, are you saying it will cover every value of more than 0? Not necessary. Maybe it is always more than 5. Okay. So you are getting this statement because leading coefficient is positive and roots are complex. If something is always greater than 0, nothing wrong in writing it is greater than equal to 0. For example, x greater than 3 is actual answer. Can't I write x greater than 1? If x is more than 3, it is obviously more than 1. Then one may ask, x is more than 1 means maybe it is 2. But here 2 is not there. No, we are not saying all that. We are saying whatever x value is more than 3, they are all more than 1. So nothing wrong from this writing this. Is it okay, Lithin?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So somebody may have an objection for equal to 0 part, I understand, but nothing objection. We are not saying it will attain equal to 0 anytime. We are saying all its values are belong to subset of closed interval 0 to infinity. Okay, just a is positive and yes, please.
So if you write that, then it will be b square minus 4ac equals to 0, no, sir? In that case.
No, let me write one statement. If b square minus 4ac is equal to 0, yes, and a is positive, it's correct that ax square plus bx plus c is greater than equal to 0. That's right. But what I'm saying is if ax square plus bx plus c is greater than 5, that's you got that statement. From this, is it wrong to write ax square plus bx plus c is greater than 1? If this is greater than 5 for all x belongs to R, can I write this also greater than 1 for all x belongs to R? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So then
one may
it
argue
will not satisfy.
it will not satisfy, but who is saying that? We are not saying it will attain 2. We are saying all its values are more than 5. Even here, it may not attain 6. Maybe actual minimum value of this is maybe 100. And we are saying it is greater than 5. Okay. Let us say in an exam, you got out of 100, 92. Let us say you got more than 30 marks. Am I wrong? And I say you got more than 10 marks. Okay. I can say till now all your exams, your marks are more than 10. Okay. Is it a wrong statement? No. If I say all your marks till now are more than 5. Okay. When I say more than 5, it doesn't mean you got 6 marks or 7 marks. Okay. In the same way, we are saying all its values are greater than 5, but we are not saying it will cover every value from 5 to infinity. That is not what this statement tells. In the same way, when you say it is greater than 0, we are not saying it will cover all positive values. All its values are always positive. Whether it will cover all positive values or not, we are not making that statement. In the same way, when you say greater than equal to 0, we are never saying that it will attain 0. But there is a different statement, that is the range of ax square plus bx plus c. Range of ax square plus bx plus c. One person says closure 0 to infinity, one person says open 0 to infinity, one person says 5 to infinity, one person says 3 to infinity. All are different. Here they are saying from 0 to infinity it will attain everything. Here you are saying it will not attain 0 but will attain only greater than 0. Here we are saying it will attain all values from infinity. So we cannot say when range is this, it is also this. No, that is not right. Either range is this or this only. But this is not of that type. Are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. It is just the language, that's all. It's not about maths so much in the sense. Okay. Of course, you can make perfect square and do it also this one, but not required. Okay, section 3. Any other doubt? Exercise 3. In that section 3, there are 10 questions with subparts. Any other doubt?
Question 4, sir.
Question 4 itself. Okay. Okay, 4x square plus 2 into a plus 3 into x plus a plus 1 should be greater than 0 for all x belongs to R. When will a quadratic expression be greater than 0 for all x belongs to R? Leading coefficient should be positive, b square minus 4a should be negative. A greater than 0, b square minus 4ac discriminant less than 0. 4 is anyway positive, so it's fine. Coming to this, 2 into a plus 3 whole square minus 4 into a plus 1 should be less than 0. I can take, sorry, this is 2 into a plus 3 whole square. I can take 4 common, I'll get a square plus 6a plus 9 minus 4a minus 4, it should be less than 0. When I expand this, a square plus 2a plus 5 should be less than 0. But that is not possible because it's always positive, but they want it to be negative. So no solution. Is the answer no solution?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
There is no such value of a. There is no such real value of a. If it has roots, I would have said between the roots it is negative, but no, because this is actually a plus 1 whole square plus 4. How can it be negative? Okay, this is method 1. Or method 2, for this leading coefficient is positive and b square minus 4ac is negative. Okay, and 1 is positive, a value. A is positive for this, okay, the leading coefficient, and b square minus 4 is a negative. Okay, so it will be always positive, but they want it to be negative, so there is no solution.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Okay. Anything else in section 3? Anybody? Okay. Exercise 4. There are 19 questions. Anybody any doubts in that? Exercise 4. So somebody is asking 14th one. Is it from this?
Sir, I don't have doubt.
Okay, fine. Anybody else doubt about exercise 4? All right. So I'll ask you to submit this exercise 3 and exercise 4 homework tomorrow. All right. And logarithms, please complete by tomorrow all the even numbers. It doesn't take much time. Tomorrow we'll discuss the doubts and then we'll start functions. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.